Throwback Thursday live stream. No new products coming out this week. We have to wait until next Wednesday for 2021 Topps Series 1 to come out. So I figured, why not do something old? So I came across this case of 2016 Topps Archives at B&B Sports Cards out in Cleveland, Ohio. And you're getting a little bit of a feedback there from my laptop. Sorry about that. But I came across this case at B&B Sports Cards out in Cleveland, Ohio. And if you've watched the video from basically the last 2 days, it's a really awesome card store. And I was shocked at how many cases he had just piled up to the ceiling, cases in the back room and behind the counter. I probably could have bought, I don't know. I mean, if I would have had the money, I could have bought cases to do a case break for every Throwback Thursday for like the next 3 years. He actually had 3 cases of 2016 Topps Archives. So I actually asked if I could buy all 3 of them, but he's like, I'm just gonna I can only sell one at a time, you know. So I was like, all right, I respect that. I will take it, and we're gonna open it tonight. Thank you everybody for joining us. Timmy Tea Time, I see you in the house. Thank you very much for the kind words. We're doing pretty well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Maybe you saw the preview video that I uploaded earlier today. I had a nice rookie card auto in the last pack. We're hoping to find some good rookie card autos in this case. There's 10 boxes in the case. So without further ado, let's get started. Dylan, you're up first. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Let's see what we can find for Dylan. Now, there's 24 packs in here. There's going to be Bull Durham insert cards and 2 on-card autographs per box. The massive thing says, when only 2 left, the price goes up. That's true. I must think you're probably right about that. He said that, you know, just with the craziness of the market volatility and everything, he said he only felt comfortable selling 1 case right now. He probably has the only 2 cases left, and who knows? They're probably going to be worth a lot more in another few months. So anyway, Dylan, let's go ahead and get to ripping and see what we can find. I'm going to rip it like I usually do when we do these case breaks. I'll rip down through 1 stack, and then we'll go through them all and go through the other stack. Hey, Camille's in the house. Thank you very much for the super chat, Camille. Camille will have our second box. So this is box number 1. So let's all root her on. Well, let's see. That pack give me some trouble there. Jake says, hey, Jabs, love your spring training videos. Thank you very much. I would love to go back to spring training. Although this year it looks like that you're not going to be allowed to have fans at the workouts. So the first time fans can see any players are going to be at the actual spring training games themselves, which start the last weekend in February. And it looks like most teams are going to have like a 20% capacity when they do allow fans in the spring training. So, I mean, it's on my radar. Maybe I'll go down there on a weekend and film a video or 2. I'll probably go to Florida instead of Arizona. Last time I went to spring training, I went to Arizona, but I heard Arizona is pretty rough right now. It's kind of like a hot spot, so I'd probably go to Florida. Even though, like, for spring training, Arizona is 10 times better than Florida, just because all of the places are, all the sites are within like an hour of one another. So here we go. Let's see what we can find. Liquid Ducks is for your Patreon. Does excludes international? Does that mean Canada? Yep. Unfortunately, no Canadian shipments for Patreon. Although I'm looking into opening up an international shipment pretty soon, because it costs like to ship like a medium flat rate box to Canada. It's like $50. And so if somebody's on like the $51 tier, it doesn't make any sense to ship a $51 package and pay $50 for shipping. All right, so we got the 1991 Topps design. We've got the 1953 Topps design, and we've got the 79 Topps design. Some pretty nice stuff. There's a 69 Topps Super Miguel Sano. There's Chicago Infinity. There's 10 good rookie cards in here. And I listed them all in my preview video, headlined by Trey Turner and Corey Seager. A mess of things says, I'm a sucker. Huge Bo Jackson auto pull in minute rips, and it's going out to one of the complimentary team spots for the month. A mess of things. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. I saw that you posted a a complimentary football break, and I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. And you said first person to comment gets it. So I went in there, and if I would have left a comment, I would have been the second person. I saw that high school graduate grabbed it. That's pretty awesome of you to do. There's a Gary Sanchez rookie card. Nice one right there for Dylan. One of the top 10 rookie cards in here. There's Miguel Amante, not one of the top 10. Rafael Palmeiro, Billy Hamilton. There's Dylan Betances, Carlos Correa. Dustin says, I like the attention to detail with 1991 Topps, where they changed the 40 years of Topps with 65 years of Topps. Oh, yeah, that's true. You might recall back with the original 1991 Topps cards, there used to be a Topps 40 years of baseball up there in the corner. They switched that up. I didn't even notice that. Good catch there. Still no autograph. Maybe this entire stack will be autograph-less. There is a Mike Trout on that autograph checklist, so we'll see if we can track him down. It would be pretty nice to find him in this case somewhere. I'm hoping that we get some good names. Garen says these are gorgeous cards. Yeah, I love the look of these cards. Very, very nice. There's a Carlos Carrasco, DJ LeMahieu. Corey, how's it going? Daddy Daughter says, did I pull the Maeda in this the other night? No, I didn't. The Maeda is actually a short print, and there we go. That's our first autograph. Javi Lopez. Nice one right there. On-card auto. I used to like Javi Lopez a lot as a kid. I used to think that, I don't know, I used to put aside his like 93 Upper Deck stuff, thinking that he was going to be a good player, and he was a really good player. And I like that one a lot. So congratulations on that auto, Dylan. I see that Nathaniel says, hey, Jabs, I'm a $51 Patreon subscriber. Will I be getting a blaster of 2021 Series 1 this month? Well, I ordered 1,000 of those blaster boxes, so yes, indeed. I'm just anxiously awaiting those, and when they come in, I'm going to get them all shipped out to you guys, and that's everyone on the $51 tier is going to get one of those. And then I'll have a bunch left over for months and months on end. J. Bob and Son says, howdy, Jabs fam. That card store you went to was awesome. Love that vid, man. Good luck all tonight. J. Bob and Sons, thank you very much. Daddy Daughter's got the link right there to J. Bob and Sons. Hope you'll check him out. There's Aaron Nola rookie card. Yeah, that card store, B&B Sports Cards. Did anybody happen to go to B&B after seeing the video? I would be very curious. There's a Freddie Freeman 69 insert card. I'm really curious if you did go as to what you found at the store. Was there a lot of people there? I know when I did Triple Play Sports Cards, I don't know, a few months ago, maybe back in the fall, on their Facebook page, they said the next day after I posted the video, there was a line out the door. They had like 30 people in there. So I'm hoping B&B got the same treatment. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe there's 20 people or so that watch my channel that live in the Cleveland area, and they all went out and supported Bob and B&B. Just when I walked in there, I couldn't believe all the wax boxes on the shelves, and then to see that there are a bunch of old ones, like you can't find boxes like that anymore, especially from the era from the like early 2000s. I never see that stuff anywhere. Chicago says B&B will have a Jab statue outside of their shop. That would be pretty funny. Shaka says they're completely cleaned out, I hear. Oh, man. So I'm wondering if I went back, if they would be completely cleared out. That would be pretty crazy. I mean, he's got enough cases in the back. He could just crack open some more cases and put them back out there. I did notice that all along the floor, he had a whole bunch of just extra wax boxes just stacked up like 10 deep. There's a Jason Hayward red border parallel. That's out of 50. Eagle Man says, how are your supplies doing? My supplies are pretty good. I just got 500 crush-proof boxes in the mail today, and actually tweaked my back carrying them down. They like put them in spindles of like 200, and I feel like they probably weighed almost 100 pounds. So carrying them down the stairs, I kind of my back went out a little bit, but not too bad. It's just like real stiff right now. I use those crush-proof boxes for the $99 tier, folks, so that I can make sure, obviously, their blasters don't get crushed. There's a Kyle Schwarber rookie card. That's a nice one. Noah Syndergaard, Alex Gordon. Joshua, I'm not accepting any Pirates cards at this time, but I do appreciate it. I just don't have time to respond with all the packages that I have to ship out on a pretty much a daily basis. Today, I shipped out 48 packages for the $14 tier. There's a portion of the $14 tier going out the door, so look for those within the next 3 to 5 business days or whatever. James says he can't hear me. It seems like everyone else can. I'm sorry that you're having an issue. Maybe close the stream and try to re-upload or try a different device. All right, so we're looking for one more. Obviously, he didn't hear me say that if he can't hear me, now that I think about it. There's George Springer blue border. That one's going to be out of 199. Let's see. We've got a Harmon Killebrew. And one more autograph coming up. There's a nice Mookie Betts. Preston says, do you think $10 is a good price for a rookie debut Bellinger card? I think 10 for a rookie debut, that seems maybe a tad bit high. Rookie debut, I mean, you could go, I know you can go on eBay and probably find a rookie debut like Acuna for just a couple bucks. So I think $10 would be a little bit high for that one. The rookie debuts aren't worth nearly as much as the others, as the original rookie cards. One more autograph coming up. Jack, how's it going, man? There's a Michael Conforto rookie card. I put him in my top 10 rookies in this set. Some nice names in this release. And should have one more here any second. Maybe all the autos are going to be the last pack. Sometimes with a case of stuff, the autos fall in the exact same pack in every box. We've seen that with Stadium Club. We've seen that with like Bowman Draft from 2020, and now it's probably going to fall in the last one. It's a Jeff Burrows, so I guess that would probably be the last pack or very close to it. It is a Jeff Burrows blue border out of 199, 261 career hitter. Nice one right there. And Eli says that the Mets are about to get Bauer, and I'll be Breaking Baseball says that I missed the Trey Turner rookie card. Sorry about that. I was reading the chat and missed it. But yeah, I guess Trevor Bauer is down to 2 teams. I saw his agent, what's her name, Rachel Luba, put it on Twitter, down to 2. And the Mets are presumably one of those 2 teams. So we'll see what happens with Bauer, and he's going to get paid. It's just a matter. It's going to be a matter of how much is he going to get. All right, on to our next box. So thank you very much, Dylan. Let's get box number 2. Joe says the Mets signed him. If that's the truth, I haven't heard it yet. I didn't get the notification. Usually I get a notification from, Heather always calls me, she doesn't call me Mr. Notification, but she always kind of alludes to the fact that I always have so many notifications on my phone. And I feel like if he would have been signed, I would have had it on my phone popping up from somewhere, Bleacher Report or MLB or any of those apps. All right, so Camille, you're up next in spot number 2. Let's see what we can find for Camille. Any good Giants on the auto checklist? I would have to bring it up. I don't have it in front of me right now. If you want to check out the auto checklist, you can go to cardboardconnection.com and type in 2016 Topps Archives, and you can bring them all up. I know that Trout's on there, Harper's on there. Cameron says, where did you buy the 2021 Topps, and how did you get it so quickly? I don't have 2021 Topps yet. I'm hoping that I have it for release day. I bought it just like anyone else can on the internet. I guess now, if you would buy, you could buy them on eBay. It might be a little cheaper on eBay than going on like Steel City or Blowout Cards or something like that. But the problem with buying it from eBay, like a case from eBay, is you have to wait for those guys to get their cases, and then they have to ship them to you, and then it usually takes another like 5-6 days to a week or so. So I usually avoid buying the cases on eBay, even though they can be a little bit cheaper on there. Sometimes you will usually find like somebody with a card store that got their case at the pre-order price that locked in their price like 6 months ago when they ordered their case, and it's cheaper than it is now. All right, Camille, so let's see what we can find. The nicest auto so far, in my opinion, was the Javi Lopez. Jeff Burrows, nice player, but I grew up watching Javi Lopez with all those great Braves teams, even though I didn't like the Braves growing up because they beat the Pirates in 1991 and 92 in the NLCS. And Mesa Thing says that feeling when you've already shot a video, but it's not yet published. You know what you've pulled, but can't talk about it until the video goes live. A Mess of Things. Thank you, man. Yeah, that I've had that happen. I actually The Throwback Thursday that you watched today, I actually filmed that one on Tuesday evening, so that's why I was able to be uploaded at like 1 in the afternoon. There's a Whitey Ford out of 199. Joe, thank you very much for the kind words, and thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. Rob Refsnyder. Nuke LaLoosh insert card. There's an Aegon. Rafael Palmeiro. So if all these boxes are the same, the autographs should be coming up very, very soon. Let's see what we've got. Darren Ruff, Zach Godley, rookie card. Harmon Killebrew, which I've got a 1/1 of his that I'll be giving away at the 85K giveaway. And I'm really hoping that I can get I bought big rolls of stamps, big coils, 100 stamps, each, about 2 coils to get all the 80K stuff out, and I'm going to get that out, I do believe, tomorrow or Saturday. A couple of people asking, hey, did you ship my card yet? And I'm sorry that I have not been able to, but I will get that done tomorrow or Saturday, just because now I'm pretty much caught up with my Patreon packages, except for, all the people that are going to get the 2021 top stuff. All right, so autograph for Camille. I'm hoping it's a good one for you, Camille. We'll see. Jose Canseco, Doc Gooden, Reggie Jackson. Joe says, if you could pick Soto or Betts for the 2021 season, who would you pick? Well, I don't know. I like offense, so I'm going to go with the better hitter, which would be Soto, even though Betts is the better overall player. Betts can run the bases better. He can track the ball down out in the outfield better. But I just, I don't know. I think that Soto is just a monster at the plate. Wisconsin Scratches says, everybody smash the like button. Thanks. Wisconsin Scratches, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the support. And everyone that has hit the like button, I really appreciate that as well. 83 folks have hit the like button, and it just jumped to 92. Thanks, guys. Helps the videos out when you hit the like button. And I really appreciate you taking the time to do that. Still waiting for the Seager rookie. Well, we're going to get the autograph. It is going to be a Ron Blomberg. And if I'm not mistaken, Camille is a Yankees fan, so that's pretty cool. It is a gray border parallel of Ron Blomberg. Let's see what it's out of. It is going to be out of nothing, unfortunately. They tricked me with that 71 Topps design. I thought it would be numbered out of something. But Ron Blomberg, in case you don't know anything about him, he had 52 career home runs. It was a 293 hitter. And as you know, with archives, they do put some lesser-known guys that they call fan favorites in the checklist. And I don't know. For me, I've never heard of Ron Blomberg. Maybe some of you older guys, especially Yankees fans, have. Hunter says, did I like the Cardinals growing up? No, unfortunately, I have not ever really been a fan of the Cardinals. I did like Ozzie Smith a lot. I liked watching Vince Coleman steal bases. I used to love the base stealers. Hey, Todd's in the house, says Jabs, 32 subscribers from 150. Love this product. Todd, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Hope you guys will help him out. Check out Todd's channel and give him some support. Did I watch Pujols much? I used to watch Pujols all the time because the Pirates and the Cardinals would play 18 games a year. So Pujols used to own PNC Park. All right, Camille. So we got one auto that was, I don't know, a little underwhelming. Let's see if we can make up for it in this. I'm thinking that the auto is going to be the last stack. Hudson says, how's Heather? She's doing great. She cooked me a really good dinner tonight. It was salmon and green beans and tater tots. And then to kick that off, if that wasn't good enough for dessert, it was a root beer float with like triple the ice cream. It was really, really good. So I'm nice and full and pretty happy. And she also is doing very well. So thank you for asking. There's a Manny Machado. Let's flip these around. They keep flipping them every which way. Aiken says, have you ever been to Cincinnati since you occasionally go to Ohio? Aiken, I've been to Cincinnati probably like 30 to 40 times in my life. And I used to actually be a season ticket holder, probably actually more than 30 to 40 times. I was a season ticket holder back in 2015 when the All-Star game. And when I was a Pirates season ticket holder, I used to go out and see the Buccos out there probably like 6, 7, 8, 9 times a year. And got some buddies out there, some other season ticket holders that I got to know. Shout out to Rocco and Cole Adkins out there. There's a Nolan Arenado. This one is going to be out of 199. So Nolan Arenado, of course, in the news recently because he's now a teammate of this guy right here, Yadier Molina. There's Juan Gonzalez. I just found one of his relics in my collection that I put in the 85K giveaway pile. Dustin says, were you a season ticket holder for a minor league team? No, I typically only ever did major league games. There's the Trey Turner rookie card, 1953 Topps design. Very nice one. Tim says, Ron Blomberg, first ever DH. I did not know that. Thank you very much for sharing. And autographs should be coming up pretty soon. There's Hank Aaron again. Nice one for sure. Chris Bryant, 69 Super. Let's see who it's going to be. It was in the last pack in the last box, so it's probably going to be in the last pack in this box. Let's see what we've got. Stan the Man Musial. Somebody just brought him up and asked if I like him, and the answer is yes. He was born and raised in Denora, PA, which is probably about a half an hour away. And I'm going slow because I'm expecting the auto at any time. It's a Schwarby rookie. There it is. It's a Topps Super auto. Looks like AJ Pollock. Nice one right there. So an insert, 69. AJ Pollock out of 99. So AJ Pollock was quite a star back in around this time. And of course, he played that into a nice contract with the Dodgers. So a nice one right there. AJ Pollock. For a second there, Camille, I was a little bit afraid they were going to short you an autograph. And there it was. Could have been a John Kruk. So much better AJ Pollock, I guess, than John Kruk. Nothing against John Kruk. I like John Kruk. I think he's a good announcer, and I also think that he's got one of the funniest bloopers when he went up to bat against Randy Johnson in the All-Star game and wanted no part of it. Here's box number 3. I don't think anybody wanted a part of Randy Johnson. John Kruk looked like a little child against Randy Johnson, his heart fluttering out of his chest. Basically, looked like he didn't know what he was doing. He was like stepping in the bucket big time, like stepping out because he was afraid he was going to get hit. That was back when, I don't know, the All-Star game didn't count for anything. And then after the tie in Milwaukee in 2002, Bud Selig made it determine home field advantage in the playoffs, which is, pretty crazy. And then I'm pretty sure now it's back to just being an exhibition. Big Dog Pack Grip says, good luck tonight, everyone. Most underrated rookie from this set is Michael Conforto. What's been the best auto tonight so far? Best auto for me, it's probably the Pollock or the Javi Lopez. Value-wise, they're both probably worth about $10 a piece. Maybe the Lopez, I don't know, is $5, but I feel like with the Braves' contingency of fans, it might get 10. No big auto yet, but we're only starting box 3 right now, so we've only got 4 autos so far. We have plenty more to go. So Big Dog, thank you very much. And EFIS Card Breaks says, my dad and I love your breaks. I just started my own channel. It's called EFIS Card Breaks. And would love some subscribers. Thanks, and keep up the great work. So, guys, we've got EFIS Card Breaks. I hope you guys will check him out. Brand new channel. See what they're all about. Nice name. The EFIS is one of my favorite pitches to throw just when I'm screwing around because I feel like good hitters can't hit EFIS pitches. If you don't know what an EFIS pitch is, it's where you basically lob the ball in there at like 30 miles an hour, like a rainbow. And Bill the Spaceman Lee used to toss those ones from time to time. And Matt Miller says, Eric, I got my first Patreon box, and I pulled 2 Kyle Lewis rookie cards and 2 Bo Bichette rookies. Thanks, bud. John Kruk is a legend. Matt, thank you very much for the support on Patreon, and glad you got some good cards out of those packs. Really appreciate that. I'll be getting the next round of packs ready to go probably this, I don't know, not this weekend, but maybe next weekend after I get all my 2021 Topps stuff in. Want to make sure I can get everyone that has a blaster box, blasters of that product, which is why I bought so much. All right, so Derek, spot number 3. We'll see what we can find. Thurman says, hey, Jabs, just subscribed to the Patreon today. Can't wait to get in on an upcoming break. Thank you very much, Thurman. I really appreciate that. And I'll be getting the 2021 breaks organized pretty soon. We'll probably divide it into multiple days. We'll probably have a day where we just do jumbo cases. That might be the first day because personally, out of all the different products that Topps 2021 comes in, like hobby boxes, jumbo boxes, blaster boxes, all that. I like the jumbos the best. Maybe it's because I have to open the packs and it's just easier to open a jumbo pack of 46 cards as opposed to a bunch of packs with 14. I don't know, but also they have more hits. So probably do that one first on release day. There's an Aaron Nola rookie card. Then we'll do the hobbies after that, and we'll see. Maybe we'll do some blasters as well. I don't know. Iceland, this one is all sold out. Lamar says, did you hear about the Orioles signing King Felix? Yeah, King Felix Hernandez signed a minor league deal with the Orioles. It's a nice Mike Trout card, by the way. Dirk says, good luck to all. Hit that like button. Dirk, thank you very much. As we check out the next auto, it is a Teddy Higuera. And for some reason, when my brother and I were collecting cards as little kids, we used to call him Teddy Hugger. I don't know why we'd call him that. I think it was like just to make fun of him, like this guy like carries a teddy bear around and hugs it like a little baby. We used to call him Teddy Hugger. You can ask my brother about that if you ever see him. Literally called him Teddy Hugger. Teddy Higuera is the name, and he was one guy on the list that we did not like. There's plenty of players that my brother and I disliked for literally no reason. Spartan Collector says, love the channel, Jabs. Archives has been my favorite product to rip and had some good luck with 2020 trying to get my channel to 20 subscribers. Spartan Collector, thank you very much. Guys, I hope you will check out Spartan Collector. If we have any moderators that can track his channel down and drop the link to make it a little easier to find him, I would appreciate that. Spartan Collector, you can also search him up. There's Max Kepler rookie card. Andres Galarraga, Eric Hosmer. Ephus is thanking all of you for subscribing to his channel, guys. Thanks for helping him out. Glenn Perkins, Jose Abreu. And Chipper Jones is the last one. Let's check out the second half of that. There's Daddy Daughter with the link to Spartan Collector. Let's flip these around. Daddy Daughter just did a video of 1991 Donruss, which, believe it or not, it's like a $20 box nowadays. Pretty crazy that keep trying to track down boxes for my Patreon folks, and I'm low on supply again. All those boxes that I bought at Triple Play Vintage are all gone because I break a bunch of them open to use for the packs as well, so they go really, really quick. So I ended up spending a whole bunch of money, and most of the boxes that I got today and yesterday cost me like $20 to $25 a piece for stuff like 88 Fleer and 91 Donruss. It's just crazy how much that stuff is right now. I mean, I'm sure if I went around to flea markets and stuff like that, I'd probably be able to find it for cheaper, but that's going to take a lot of time and money. Giancarlo and Billy Butler is the last one for Derek in his first stack. Todd says, I got to 120, just 30 more. Todd, thank you very much. If you guys would like to check out Todd's channel, he's looking for 30 more subscribers to get up to 150. Kenny says, I've noticed that when you see the Rod Carew, Jackie Robinson follows. Yeah, that's the collation. That's just the way the cards are cut from the sheet. And that happens in pretty much all cards, really. Like, for example, we can always call, like, in, what is it, Topps Update, when you see Cameron Maybin, you know that Randy Arozarena is right behind him. When there's that Cubs pitcher, who is it, like Roman Wick or something like that, you know that right after that in Series 2, it's Luis Robert. In the archives, Andrew Benintendi always gave way to Luis Robert's rookie card. That's just the way these cards are cut. Todd says, this is a great product. Yeah, I love the archives products. I would have loved to have picked up a few more cases from Bob, just because you can't find these cases anywhere. You go on eBay and you can search Facebook Marketplace. You can search everywhere. You can't find them. Bob's got like all the cases, it seems like, that are left out there. All right, so Rowan says, can you explain the slight difference with the $50 and $51 tier? Yeah, I can definitely do that. There's a Trey Turner. The $50 tier has been around for a long time. That one you get an old wax box sent to you every month with a Major League Baseball in there. And I think is it 4 or 5 packs in a priority mail flat rate box. And the $51 tier, I just took the baseball out because I'm eventually going to run out of all those baseballs. And I took the baseball out. I put an extra pack in there to replace the baseball. And I put in a blaster box instead of an old wax box. So some people like getting like the 90 Donruss, 88 Donruss, 88 Fleer, 88 Score, stuff like that. Some people like getting the newer stuff, which is so hard to find. And Brian says, what do you think about a salary cap in baseball? Think it will ever happen? Nope. I think the players would rather strike for 2-3 years rather than ever let that happen, because they're going to feel like that, that's going to take away their earning power. The MLB Players Union's pretty strong, and when they get their mind to something, they will go out on strike. It's happened multiple times. We've got a messy CBA coming up next year, though. I'm kind of afraid about that. And a Mess of Things says, a PSA from a Mess of Things. I always stop when I see kids having a lemonade stand. Nice Kyle Schwarber, by the way. Even if I see 3 in one day, all of us should take some time to support the kids who start up in this community. A Mess of Things, thank you very much. Likening, like all the, there's tons of channels out there to a lemonade stand. You just go over there and hit that subscribe button, help out the channel. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see kids starting their own channels. I'll tell you what, I know that I would have loved to have had something like YouTube just to share all my cards with, like in the late 80s and early 90s. And man, I just loved cards so much growing up as a kid. Spent every single nickel I had on cards from the age of 8 until like 16, when I finally got a job and was like, you know what, I need to start saving money for a car. All right, next up, Caleb, we're back in person. It's going great, man. Thanks for asking. There's Jose Reyes, Phil Rizzuto. There's a Conforto rookie card again, Bryce Harper. He's got an auto in the checklist. Sometimes the veterans, though, well, actually most times, the veteran autos are much tougher to find than the rookie autos. I'm guessing Topps has to pay the veterans a nice sum to sign their cards. Tony Fernandez, blue out of 199. I don't know what that is. I think I heard somewhere that Topps pays Trout like $400 per auto or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but somebody mentioned that at one of my live streams at once. All right, Jose Fernandez. Got a Brandon Crawford right there. Autograph will be coming up for you, Derek, here any moment. Todd says, I had to pay $40 for a box of 91 Upper Deck today. I actually picked up a few boxes of 91 Upper Deck last month for $12 a piece. Hey, David, I am a Spanish teacher. Thanks for asking. That was a steal for $12. Oh, look at this. It is a 1-of-1 Jackie Robinson for Derek. How about that one, man? A 1991 Topps Jackie Robinson 1-of-1 printing plate. So this isn't your run-of-the-mill printing plate of somebody like Tony Fernandez, 53 Topps. No offense to Tony Fernandez. You've got Jackie Robinson here, one of the most iconic players of all time, Hall of Famer. His number is retired across Major League Baseball, and pretty much anybody with a brain that has ever been educated knows who Jackie Robinson is. Man, this is an awesome card right here. Derek, congratulations on that. I see a super chat popped up right when this hit from a massive thing. Says, even if they're loud or cheesy, watch their vids, leave comments, buy their breaks, join their giveaways. It's a morale boost that will pay off for building a stronger community for all of us. A mess of things. Good advice, man, and thank you very much. Yeah, lots of great, especially little kids. You got to support their channels. There's Daddy Daughter with the link, and there's the 1-of-1 printing plate, Jackie Robinson. So, I don't know, Derek, for a 1-of-1 Jackie Robinson, obviously you can't have it signed because Jackie passed away decades ago. If it was signed, they'd have to do some sort of like cut auto deal with it, and that would just kind of probably be weird. Have to like cut the metal out. I don't think I've ever seen like an older past player with a cut auto and a printing plate in my life. And Jason says this is a $2,000 card. So I don't know what Jackie Robinson printing plates go for. Maybe you could find similar ones on eBay. But if this is a $2,000 card, Derek, then that's pretty crazy. And that's going to be the pool of the break. A 1-of-1. And you know what, Derek? You probably still have an autograph in this last little stack of cards. And let's see here. There it is. Vern Law from the Buccos, 1953. So a really nice box. Got the Vern Law auto to go along with the Teddy Hugger auto, which, there's Teddy Hugger auto, not worth that much. Vern Law, pretty nice one. Again, probably like a $5 to $10 auto or so. But you got the big pull of the night, a Jackie Robinson 1-of-1 printing plate. Angels fan says, hey, Jabs, can you help out with my new break channel? The name is Baseball Breaks Only, and I just pulled an orange out of 25 Juan Soto auto about a month ago. That's pretty valuable. That's worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Congratulations on that one, Angels Fan 70. I hope you guys will check his channel out and give him some support. And Norman says, hey, loved your trip to B&B. Seems like a great spot. How long did it take you to get there? Norman, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. We'll be seeing Norman in a little bit here. He's got 2 boxes coming up. So make sure you check out Angels Fan 70. And Norman, I see Daddy Daughter's got the link right there. It took about 3 hours to get there, maybe. I know Cleveland's about 2 hours from Pittsburgh, but I'm about an hour east of Pittsburgh. So, yeah, probably almost 3 hours to get to B&B. We actually went away for the weekend, so Heather planned a nice getaway. And her plan was we get to go and hang out and do some cool stuff. And also, we get to film some videos at a couple card stores. And got to give Heather the credit. She found B&B on the map. She's like, hey, here's a card store right here. Some of you guys recommended it as well, so it rang a bell immediately. It's like, yeah, we got to check out B&B. We also did Over the Fence. And I don't know if there's any other card stores within like 3 or 4 hours. I got to get out and check them out. Somebody's recommended some card stores out in New York that I'd like to check out if we ever get out there again. Raymond says, hit the like button. Raymond, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. 189 likes. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. And somebody else just hit it to make it 190. So thank you guys for hitting that like button. So we got a 1-of-1 printing plate. No big autos yet in terms of value. The Jackie Robinson printing plate could possibly be worth more than the entire case, depending on, who's going to buy it. You just have to find one person that really wants a 1-of-1 Robinson, maybe a Jackie Robinson collector. Personally, with 1-of-1s, I would just put them up on eBay for double what I want for it and do best offer and see what comes my way. Boofus Sports Card Collecting says, hey, Jabs, keep up the great work. Thanks for the 1-of-1. That was you, Boofus. Derek C. gets the 1-of-1. Are you kidding me, man? Congratulations. That's pretty awesome. Hope we'll probably see that showcased on his channel, and you'll have to let everybody know if you sell it what you're going to sell it for and what you ended up ultimately getting for it. And Brian says, I have seen that Touki Toussaint has an auto in 2021 Topps. When is Topps going to realize most people probably cringe when they pull one? Yeah, there's definitely some rough names with some of the Topps autos that they put out there. Now, they can't put a Trout in every box, not even every case. As you know, I think I opened maybe, honestly, how many cases of 2021 Topps Archive Signature Series did I open? I did 100 boxes and 100 boxes in 2 separate videos, and I think I did like 80 more, something like that. So I probably opened like, 14 cases of it, and I didn't find a single Mike Trout auto in any of them. And that's like a higher end product. It's like $80 a box, and we didn't find a single Trout in like 280 boxes. So it's really tough to find like the big name autos, and that's why they're worth so much. Topps doesn't get that many of them, and I'm just speculating that it possibly could be that they have to pay a bunch of money for Trout and the big guys to sign their cards. All right, Brian, let's see what we could find. John says, but they could put a Kevin Bass in every box. Yeah, Bass probably did it for free. It's like, signed cards? Heck yeah. All right, there's a Hanley Ramirez. There's Carlos Santana. We've got an early win. Let's flip this one around. We've got a Craig Kimbrell. We're looking for some more autos. 2 autos per box. Maybe we'll have another big hit like the Jackie Robinson 1-of-1. There's Aaron Nola rookie card. Danny Salazar, Buster Posey 69. Cal Ripken Jr. Frank Thomas. We've got a Luke Jackson. Let's flip these around. Future Hall of Famer right there, Miguel Cabrera. Todd says Cedric Mullins will be plentiful in Series 1. Is he back again? I know Cedric Mullins is, still around. I think that, I don't know how his 2020 was, but I think he was batting leadoff for the Orioles. So maybe we'll have another renaissance of Cedric Mullins. He was all over 2019 products. And there's a Randy Jones on-card auto, 1979 Topps Design. Randy Jones had some really solid seasons, including a Cy Young Award at one point. Probably, what year is it? 76, 22 and 14, maybe 75. It says he won it in 76, and his number 35 is retired by the Padres. So he didn't have a long career. You can see he pitched from age 23 until about 32 or so. So I don't know. Maybe he had some injury issues. But Mike says Randy Jones had a great perm. Check out the 80s perm on Randy Jones. Nice one right there. I like that card. Not worth a ton, but still pretty cool. There's Luis Severino for Brian. It's another card that's probably about a $5 auto. Mullins at 271 and 153 plate appearances in 2020. That's not that bad. I remember he struggled mightily in 2019. Some short tops had him sign 1 million cards. There's Ketel Marte. Caleb says, do you ever take the family to Kennywood? Would you believe it that they've never been to Kennywood? I always take my kids to Idlewild. Kennywood's like an hour away from me, and Idlewild's like 10 minutes. So the past 2 years, we've had season passes to Idlewild, and we have them again next year. Idlewild's a lot more laid back. Probably not the coolest for like older kids that are like teenagers. It's more geared towards younger kids, but my kids are all still in the single digits for ages. So they like it a lot. Bartolo Colon, there's Josh Donaldson. David says, Mr. Jabs, do you recall James McDonald? He's my baseball coach. Really? James McDonald? Big game James McDonald is your... I don't know if we call him that or not, but yeah, I remember James McDonald. I used to have like 50 to 100 of his jerseys back when I used to do eBay shirts. There's our other auto. It is going to be a Sandy Alomar Sr. Nice one right there. Blue border. And that one is going to be out of 199. So 2 autos. Maybe there'll be a third. There's the Corey Seager rookie card as well, by the way. Can't forget to point that one out. Let's see if we can get a third auto in here. It seems like all the other boxes had the auto in the last stack. I don't know. Maybe the packs got shuffled around when I was taking them out of the box. I didn't realize it. Sandy Alomar Sr., obviously the son of Sandy Alomar Jr., or the father of Sandy Alomar Jr. and Roberto Alomar. Robbie Alomar is a Hall of Famer. Sandy Alomar, I believe, is in the Indians Hall of Fame out there in Heritage Park. He had a nice long career, Sandy Alomar Jr. And last time I checked, he was the, first base coach with the Indians. And I think he also took over for Tito Francona for like a month or so when Francona was having some medical issues. Lance says, what's the next big drop after 2021 Top Series 1? Well, usually it's Heritage after that. That's the next big one. Typically, Topps Flagship Series 1 comes out in like early February. And then at the end of the month, Heritage comes up. I haven't checked the exact release dates for Heritage yet, but I bet you it's probably around the same time. And then typically then after that, you get opening day like mid-March. And then at the end of March, you get Gypsy Queen. That's usually how it goes. Sometimes they switch stuff up, so I'll have to check it out. Brian says the Heritage looks good. 1979 design is nice. The 72 design is very, very nice. As we check out Brian's second stack, and maybe we'll hit another auto in here. There's the Jackie Robinson. We just pulled his 1-of-1 printing plate in the last box, which is a huge surprise. Gary Sanchez rookie card. I wonder if he's ever going to be able to be a big-time star again. Just, man, his batting average was so bad last year. Todd says, if Shane Bieber has another incredible season this year, his cards are going to go nuts. So if you haven't picked up a Shane Bieber rookie card yet from 2018 Topps Update, you might want to get on that. There's a nice Gary Sheffield out of 199. Yeah, Shane Bieber looked untouchable in the regular season. He looked human, though, in the playoffs. Got beat around by the Yankees pretty good. There's Dallas Keuchel. That one's out of 50, 31 of 50. Dallas Keuchel. Don Sutton. There's a Justin Morneau. So kind of a lot of parallels in here. This one's out of 199. There's Jacob deGrom with the long hair. A-Rod. There's Jimmy from Bull Durham. I haven't found any Bull Durham autos yet. Roberto Clemente, Brandon Phillips, good old BP. Saw him. No, I didn't see him. I just missed him last year in Washington. He's playing in the independent leagues right now. The Frontier League. There's a Matt Harvey. Kenny says, will you do this in a Saturday showdown? I don't think I'll be able to find any more of this product maybe ever again. I looked on eBay for a case. Didn't find any. Looked on recently sold cases or on eBay recently sold. Nothing. This just, there's just it's dried up. There's not any of this product really out there anymore. I don't even think there's any hobby boxes, like a single hobby box on eBay right now. Chris says, am I going to watch the Super Bowl? I know you're not into football, but just curious if you're going to watch it. Honestly, probably not. I don't have cable. And I don't know. I'm just not really interested in anything dealing with football whatsoever. I mean, if I see football cards and out there, I might pick up a box to open on the channel just for you guys. But yeah, I pretty much could care less about any sport but baseball. When people ask me, what's your favorite sport? I say baseball. They say, what's your second favorite sport? I say softball. When they say, what's your third favorite sport? I say wiffle ball. And on down the line. Anthony's up, spot number 5. What am I doing for next Throwback Thursday, CGTV? I haven't decided yet. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to choose from B&B. I don't know if you saw it. I picked up like, what, 20-some boxes of old stuff. Andrew says, Eric doesn't know who's playing in the Super Bowl. I do know that the Bucks from Tampa are in it, and that's, oh yeah, the Chiefs. I think I saw stories. Pat Mahomes Jr. is in there. Of course I know that because his father is former Mets pitcher, Twins pitcher, Pat Mahomes. Used to have Pat Mahomes like 93 pinnacle cards and stuff like that. All right, Anthony, let's see what you can find. Chris says, the Super Bowl's on free TV. I don't even get any free channels. I don't watch any TV at all. When I was growing up as a kid, I used to think my parents were nuts because they were very, very anti-TV. We didn't have cable. We had a little set of bunny ears that were on top of the house, like a little antenna that had this like really retro little like knob that you turn and go round, 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 and like turn the antenna a little bit. You get like a snowy picture of the local 3 channels from Pittsburgh. And I thought they were crazy that they didn't want to have cable. It was always such a treat when we go to my grandparents' house in Connecticut because they had cable and I'd get to watch all these baseball highlights on ESPN. And I just thought it was awesome to watch baseball tonight. And now here it is. My parents are older and they watch TV all the time. Like they always have the news on and stuff like that. And now here I am and I never, ever watch TV. Almost to the fact that Heather thinks it's a little bit weird that I don't watch any TV at all. She's like, it's not normal that you don't watch any TV whatsoever. So we're going to try to work on me and get me to watch maybe a couple movies. The Card Kid says that school is delayed for him tomorrow. That's pretty awesome. Congratulations on that. I bet that you're going to enjoy sleeping in. There's a Kyle Schwarber. Hypos says, Jabs, it's freaking weird. Yeah, I guess I'm just a weirdo when it comes to that. There's Tito Francona. That's Terry Francona's father. He recently passed away a couple years ago. I actually ran into him at the airport down in, actually, it was out in Arizona. I think it was that when I went to Arizona, I saw him. He was in a wheelchair, and he had just gotten off a plane. He actually was probably on the same plane I was on, maybe. I don't know. Probably up in first class, but I saw him in the airport, and I knew it because the guy with him was carrying a sign. He had like a, I don't know, a helper or whatever, or a driver with his sign that said Tito Francona on it. It was holding up. I saw Tito there. That was probably like 3 years ago. He passed away like a year later, unfortunately. Tony Perez, nice one right there. So we're looking for our first auto for Anthony. Sam says he's playing MLB The Show and watching. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's Carlton Fisk, Jim Rice. We've got Colton Wong. That's a blue border out of 199. Colton Wong just signed with the Brewers. I was like, what? Okay, so you already have Keston Hiura there. What are you going to do with him now? So I don't know. Keston Hiura actually led the league in strikeouts last year with 85. Which isn't that good in only like a 60-game season. That probably equates out to like 230 strikeouts in a 162-game season or something like that. So Keston Hiura not putting the ball in play all that often last year. And now the Brewers are going to have to find a new spot for him. Bronco says more likely he's going to move over to first base. Trey Turner rookie card for Anthony. I guess so. Colt Wong's the better defensive player. There's a Willie McCovey red. This one's going to be out of 50, 18 of 50. We've got a Taiwan Walker. Adam Eaton right there. Let's see what else we have. Looking for an auto in this stack. It looks like we might have to wait until the... Oh, no, there's a Sandy Alomar Jr. So in the last 2 boxes, we pulled his father, Sandy Alomar Sr., and now we've got the son, Sandy Alomar Jr. Nice on-card auto. I like the look of that card. 1990 Topps design. Pretty cool looking card right there. Fan favorite, Sandy Alomar Jr. I remember back in '89, everybody was all about Sandy Alomar Jr. His card was one of the top ones in Beckett Magazine every month. Nice one for Anthony. It's like a $5 to $10 auto in that range. It's not worth a ton of money, but still a pretty cool one to find. Wasted on Cards says, hey, Jabs, great break. Considering changing my videos from card opening to rants expressing my loathing for the Arenado trade. Thoughts? Just kidding. God bless. Wasted on Cards. Thanks, man. Well, I mean, there's baseball YouTubers that do that all the time. They rant about different things. I just watched a video about Fuzzy ranting today about how Joe Biden wants MLB to push their season back. There's also other guys that do videos like Giraffe Neck Mark. I watch this stuff as well from time to time. And maybe you'll be the next Fuzzy. So, yeah, there's definitely other channels out there. Do I have any Goldschmidts? Yeah, I have some, but they're all mixed in. I wouldn't have time to go through like all my cards and pick them out, though. Lamar also watches Fuzzy. Fuzzy is a good dude. Jeremy says, don't you think that people are taking the joy out of card collecting because of the amount they're charging after they sell out on Topps? Said that a couple times. Well, it definitely stinks when prices get jacked up. I would say the flippers are more to blame for that. Brian Smith says, I got to go, Eric. Have a good night, bud. Brian, thank you very much for hanging out tonight. Hope you have a great rest of your evening as well. If you'd like to check out the rest of the break, it'll be up on the replay on the main channel. Usually, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes after we finish going live. It buffers and everything, and we get it up there. There's a Luis Severino. Have you seen my baseball? Says, hey, Jabs, just wanted to say thank you for all you do for the hobby. I just started my own channel and opened my $51 Patreon package on it. Thank you very much. Have you seen my baseball? Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I hope you check his channel out, everybody. And by the way, that $51 tier next month, actually this month, I'm just waiting on my blasters of 2021 Topps Series 1, and we will get you one of those. Actually, everybody on the $51 tier. And heck, I might even give all the... there's a $99 tier, which is basically just double the $51 tier. Give you guys probably 2 blasters each of 2021 Topps. A mess of things says, how many subs will I lose if I switch my channel to ranting about DoorDash, Instacart, and Lyft customers? Maybe I need another channel. A mess of things. Thanks, man. You can actually make another channel. It's pretty easy. I made a second channel called Jabs 2, and I put a bunch of private videos on that channel for the Patreon members. And you can only see them with the links that I put on the Patreon page. We've got a 69 Super of Jock Peterson. Right after that, there was a Yoenis Cespedes clinging to the back of that card. Jay Bruce, Socrates Brito, a Chipper Jones blue. It's just Jabs 2. I just made it for the Patreon members to look at. I don't know how many total videos I have up on that channel. There's definitely, they're all private. So if you go there now, you won't be able to see them. You can only see them when I embed them into the Patreon interface. We got a Salvi Perez, Russell Martin, Yu Darvish, Steven Piscotty. All right, Anthony, should have one more auto if I'm not mistaken. Perel says, how many home run balls did you catch? Over 6,000. I haven't done that in a couple years, though. Kind of gave that up. Second auto. That's a nice Miguel Sano rookie card, which we'll put that on one side. Chris Archer, by the way, now back with the Rays. Man, Chris Archer traded from the Rays to the Buccos for 3 of our top young prospects, and now the Rays get him back anyway. That was so awful. Look at this. It's going to be Doc Gooden, I think. A Doc Gooden 1985 Topps design. That's pretty cool. As you know, 85 Topps is his rookie card, and his regular rookie card, he's just standing there. So a pretty cool photo variation. Doc Gooden blue, nice blue ink with the blue border. It's out of 199, so pretty nice one right there. Actually, might be the most valuable auto that we've pulled so far. That one might fetch you over $10 for all those Mets fans out there. So Anthony, thank you very much. All right, next up, we've got 2 boxes now coming up for Mr. Norman. He's got box 6 and 7, so best of luck to you, Norman. Let's see what we can find for you. I wish I was able to get more cases, but he did not want to sell all 3 of his cases. I mean, having sealed cases of 2016 Topps Archives is almost like having a stock. And I think he feels like they were going to go up, so he wanted to hang on to them. All his cases pretty much doubled over the past year with the whole crazy increase of values. Sam says, hope we can get a Kevin Costner auto. Yeah, me too. We'll see if we can get a good old Crash Davis coming up here soon. Dave says, where do you get his inventory? I guess he just, he gets allotted boxes and cases, and this is probably all stuff left over. I don't know if, maybe he doesn't sell that much baseball. Maybe a lot of people don't even know he's there, but somebody said, I don't know if it's true or not. I saw somebody say earlier that today he was all cleaned out. So I don't know if people went in there after seeing the video. I think we had like almost 30,000 people watch that video. I don't know if people came from all over and just cleaned all those boxes out or not. I almost feel like I should head back up there and check out the aftermath. Andrew, I still have that. It's somewhere in my kitchen, I think. Maybe on top of, I think it's on top of a cabinet in my kitchen. I don't know if I'll ever get back to using it. There's a Blue Dot Gooden auto on eBay for 51 bucks. Norman says, I just jumped up to the $51 tier. Will I get... Yeah, Norman, what I'll do is I'll just mark your $50 tier as... Like, I'll just void it out. There's a little, like, checkbox on Patreon. When you do a package, you check... it says mark complete. I'll just mark that one complete because your name, once you upgrade, will also go on the $51 tier. So I'll just get you your $51 tier and your brand new blaster box of 2021 Topps Series 1. And I'll get all this. You've got like, I think you've got 3 stacks on the end shelf as well. I'll get all that in there. I'm hoping those blasters come on time. I had a real issue with the update blasters. I had an order for almost $10,000. I think it was like $9,700 in blaster cases. I forget how many cases that I ordered, but it was a bunch of them. It was probably like 10 cases or something like that because I paid over like the $20 each. There's 40 boxes in a blaster case. I don't remember how many cases I ordered, but I ordered a bunch and they never came in. I kept waiting. I kept emailing the guy I bought them off of, and he kept saying there's an issue, and eventually he just refunded me, which is great because now those boxes they've gone down a lot in value with, you know, the just crappy checklist of updates. So I reinvested that money that I got back from that $10,000 buying of update, and I put it all towards Series 1 blasters and bought a whole bunch of cases of that. Got a Jose Canseco Blue out of 199. Robin Roberts, Johnny Bench, Clemente, Chipper Jones. Good old Gregory Polanco, Larry Hockett. Still haven't found one. Colin says, I won't pay a set over $20 for a blaster. Yeah, it's tough, man. I actually, I was going to surprise everybody with a pack of Topps Holiday and their Patreon stuff this month, but I'll just tell you that I actually bought a whole bunch of those on eBay. I've been buying them in lots, like for around like 10 boxes for $250, which, yeah, I'm paying a little bit over the 20. I think they're $21.98 in Walmart. But after tax and everything and eBay fees, the flippers aren't making any money. So they're almost like doing me a service, I feel like, selling them at that. So I don't know. I feel like if you can get them for at cost, then it's fair. But if I wouldn't pay like $40 for Holiday. They wanted like $70 for Holiday when it first came out. Some people in some areas of the country were able to get Holiday like a week or two before everybody else. I think I saw them popping up in like Florida and Texas, and those people were selling for like $70 a box. And we just waited around, and now they're down to like 25 bucks or so if you buy them in lots. I don't know what the single box price is. With shipping, it's probably like 30 some, low 30s. All right, Ken Griffey Jr. Let's see what else. There's Henry Owens, who never really turned into very much. Brandon Drury rookie card. There's Koufax, Raul Mondesi, Daryl Strawberry, and there's the Sano. Yeah, Andrew, you got to watch out for that because whenever there's something new, we saw it happen last year with the tins, which, by the way, the tins are back, and I have a large order of tins as well. 2021 Topps tins, they're back again. I forget how many. I've got to grab my. I have to get in my Evo. I just remember I ordered a bunch of tins as well. We'll do a break of those like we did last year. I think the tins when they first came out were like $100 a piece, and people were actually buying them on eBay for like $100 a piece. And these tins are in the stores for like $15.98, which is pretty crazy. Any idea who's on the tins this year? I have no clue who's on the tins. I could probably go grab my other phone and pull up my email and tell you how many tins I ordered. I'm just sitting back waiting on them, but I feel like it's in the hundreds because I really went all in for Series 1. I heard the checklist is out. I looked over it briefly at like 1 a.m. before going to bed the other night, and I saw Casey Mize was on it. I saw that Christian Pache is on there. Who else is on that? I saw Nolan Gorman is on it. What's a tin? It's like literally a tin, and inside there's one big fat pack of cards, like 67 cards or something like that. Basically, it's like a hanger box, except it's in a tin. It's really cool. I thought they were pretty awesome last year. Alec Baum's in there, yeah. There's some nice ones. There's Ketel Marte rookie card. Had it down 2020, but so did a lot of other guys, but had a great 2019, so we'll still sleeve him up. I put him in my top. Ryan Mountcastle's in there as well. That's another nice. Is Cronenworth in there? I don't remember seeing him. Maybe I was just going too quickly. There's a Andrew McCutchen, Corey Kluber, Jung Ho. Yeah, I'm going to be opening so much 2021 Topps that I'm going to be absolutely sick of it within about 10 days from now. I'll be able to just pull one of those. There's a Luis Severino where I'll be able to just see like a little corner of the card like this, and I'll know who it is immediately just by the picture. There's our auto. It is the crazy Sidewinder. Had like a Frisbee slider. Jeff Nelson, who used to be like a setup guy back with the Yankees back at the kind of like the beginning of their dynasty there in the mid to late 90s. Jeff Nelson. I used to like him a lot. I used to try to pitch like him. I used to try to throw a slider, like a sidearm slider. It never really worked out. All my sidearm breaking balls just like hung there and would get absolutely demolished if I threw them in a game. But yeah, Jeff Nelson, an Australian from down under, if I'm not mistaken. You can see, well, maybe not. He's from Maryland. I don't know why I thought he had an Australian connection right there, but that is a nice one. Definitely was tall. Jeff Nelson, Kyle Schwarber. The big hit was a 1 of 1. Printing plate. There's Matt Harvey out of 50. Of Jackie Robinson. Ian Anderson, yeah, he was really nice with the Braves last year. Got to put him in the top 10. Yeah, Graham Lloyd definitely was from Australia. I don't know why I thought Nelson was. Buster Posey. I don't know if is Joey Barton Series 1? Do we see him on the checklist, or is he in Series 2? I'm going to have to go back and double check that again. I didn't get a chance to really look at it too quickly or too in depth because I was about ready to fall asleep. I think we might have one more auto. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, look at this. We do have an auto. It's a Bull Durham autograph, which these are pretty tough to find. I tried to look for some of these on eBay, and I wasn't finding many. I wanted to see how much a Crash Davis auto went for, and there was literally not a single one listed. This is a Tony autograph from Bull Durham. That's pretty awesome right there. Top certified autograph. Check out the back. It says, congrats, you've just received a certified Bull Durham auto of Tom Solardi from Archives. So, yeah, that's different. And honestly, this one's probably worth more than some of the other common autos. Someone says $10. Yeah, maybe 10 to 20 bucks. Nice one right there for Norman. So congrats, Norman, on that. And you have one more box. You have box 6 and box number 7. What do I think about Neverauskas? Devoidus Neverauskas? I think he's a bum. I saw him play for the Pirates, and he was terrible for us. Daddy Daughter says, got to run, Eric. Have a great evening, buddy. Thank you very much. I hope you guys will check out Daddy Daughter. Have a great rest of your evening. Buddha says, I'm upset that I didn't get in this break. I'm sorry, man. I only had 10 spots for this. I asked the owner, I wanted to buy every single case he had of this product. He said he could only do one just because the prices are so crazy. He said he expected this case to be around $2,000 within the next few months. So he held on to it, the other two. And you know what? It probably will be $2,000 just because, I mean, you open a case of this, you might not get $2,000 of value. Maybe we did today because we got the Robinson 1-of-1 printing plate. But it's just because they're so rare that really jacks up the price. The Sandlot autos, Perel, I believe, are in 2018 archives. Todd says, watch out for Luis Patino. He's a stud. That's a name we'll have to put on our radar. All right. Good luck here, Norman, in your next spot. Buddha says you got the package. You got the Patreon package in the mail, I am assuming. I'm glad it made it safe and sound. Heather's in the house. Heather's got the daddy-daughter link right there. Chicago says, I got a super rare Acuna from a Topps holiday box. Not happy with some cards not being turned around. Yeah, they made it tougher on us this year. Last year, with 2019, all the short prints were flipped upside down, so you knew you had a short print. But now you have to, like, inspect every card. You can either inspect every card looking for a variation in the photo, or you could get out your magnifying glass and try to read those small numbers on the bottom. I don't know what's easier. Andrew says, do I think the Phillies will be any good this year? It's going to be pretty tough. I mean, you got the Braves in the division. You got the Mets who are looking like they're going to be a contender as well. Nationals are going to be decent. Nationals might be a 500 team, but it's going to be tough for the Phillies. If they break 500, I'll say that's good for them because it means they're competitive, but I don't expect them to be within the top two in that division. I bet you it's going to be Braves and Mets, 1 and 2. That's just my take. I mean, you got the Marlins. You can't count the Marlins out either. Look what they did. They were a playoff team last year, and they're in that division as well. We've got a Burt Bly 11 for Norman. This one's going to be a blue out of 199. David can't wait for 2021 Topps to come out. Me either, man. I can't wait. There's Jimmy again. Second time seeing that card today. Jason Kipnis. Cole Hamels right there. His Rangers uniform. All right, so 2 autographs in this box as well. We've got an Aaron Nola rookie card. The red cards, lower number. Yeah, I think the reds are out of 50 in this product. We've pulled a few of those tonight. I don't think we've pulled anything lower than an out of 50 so far. So good old Nolan Arenado, Brandon Drury, Kyle Seager. There's Tony again, just pulled his auto. TTV says, do you know when 2021 Series 1 retail is coming out? Now, I've heard some things about retail. There's Miguel Sano. They're having some issues with rolling it out. And I don't know. Maybe it's just going to be to the people that bought, like, large quantities of it. I don't know if it's going to affect Walmart or not. But they said they're going to be doing it in waves. Like, it's going to be, like, I think blasters first, and then maybe hangers and fat packs. It's not going to be like you go to Walmart on release day or the week of release day, and you see the display box out with, like, what do they usually put in there? Like maybe 8 blasters and like 12 hangers and 16 fat packs. I don't think it's going to be like that. You might only see just, might be popping up on the shelves sporadically, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I guess they were having some production issues, according to my source, which was the guy that I bought all these cases off of. So I don't know. We'll see. That's not confirmed or anything like that. That's just what I heard. Maybe the retail will be a little bit delayed. Sometimes that happens. Todd says the idiot flippers will be sleeping in the parking lot. Yeah, it's crazy. The flippers have it down where they know exactly the like date and time when the people go there. And all the flippers are hanging out with their shopping carts, waiting just to clean everything out. Now, it has helped that a lot of stores now are doing a limit of 1 or 2 per person. That's good because you can't really, you can't buy more than 1 or 2, but they've got a way around it. They fill up their carts and their buggies and then just go to the self-checkout aisle. I've even heard stories from people saying that they've actually seen the flippers fill up their carts and then they've like walked back into another section of the store and actually like hid boxes. And then checked out and got their 2 boxes and then went back in and then like to the little hiding spot. Somebody said they saw somebody doing that and they took their stash which is kind of funny. Yeah, it seems at Walmart they really don't care at all. I know that some Walmarts around here, we've got one Walmart in my area that has them with the cigarettes, and you can only get one per person. So you actually have to like ask the employee in the cigarette aisle for your pack or your box, whatever you want. And another Walmart in the area has them behind the customer service desk, and you have to go and you have to like look over the customer service desk, and they have to have them pick it out for you. Other Walmarts in the area, though, they just have them just like a free-for-all. I guess it's a free-for-all until somebody fights over the cards there, and then the manager's like, well, looks like you ruined it for yourselves. But yeah, at least the limit, they're gonna last longer than, like, honestly, at some Targets, Walmart, they're probably gone like within like 10 minutes of being stocked, just because it just takes a couple guys and their buggies or shopping carts. I don't know why, but people around this area call them buggies, like for a shopping cart, shopping buggies. I used to hate that word, but I guess they finally wrote me in. Now I sometimes call it a buggy, and then when I hear it, I kind of cringe, like, wow, I can't believe I don't say that word. All right, so Norman, let's see what else we can find for you. Carson says, down in Alabama, they say buggy all the time. I guess when I was growing up, my parents never used that word, so I also never used it. Phil Nevin is the hit right there. I think he was a former, like, I don't know, is he like a third base coach for the Yankees or something like that, or a coach for the Yankees? I feel like he was in the Yankees organization as a coach. Phil Nevin, nice card right there, nice picture. It's about a $5 auto, though. It's a common auto. Had that one really good season in there in 01 where he clubbed 41 dingers. And I remember his 19, I forget what year his rookie card was, but I remember everybody was all about it. Was it like 95 or 96, something like that? Norman says, yep, he was a third base coach for the Yankees, so I thought so. Say Matt Harvey. Yeah, there's a Sandy Alomar Jr. again, so second auto from Alomar that we pulled out of the case, kind of like, I don't know, the Cleveland box there, since we've got these in the Cleveland area, maybe. I doubt it. Probably a coincidence. I was going to say, I used to love doing the Target videos where I would go in there and buy $50 worth of cards. I don't think I'll ever be able to do one of those videos ever again. That's out of $1.99 Miguel Cabrera. First of all, like now I work during the stock time. They usually stock around lunchtime. And I'm not going to, that's one thing that I won't do. I'm not going to stand there wait around for a stock person for cards. Usually I try to time it. Like I know the days when they come, and like they're usually there around lunchtime. So if I'm off work, I'll go like around lunchtime and I'll see if they're there and pick up my groceries. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But you'll never see me, never catch me standing in line at a Target or at a Walmart waiting for the card lady. All right, Michael. Let's see what we can find for you in spot number 8. Norman, thank you very much. We've got 3 boxes left. Yeah, I was lucky I was able to find some cards at Big Lots. I haven't been able to do too many of those retail store videos. I mean, I guess I could still do them, but it would take a lot of time and patience. It'd be a lot of trial and error, hit and miss, going from store to store to store trying to find cards. Todd says there are 3 PSA 10 52 mantles, and if everyone goes to auction, look out. What did the 52 mantle PSA 9 go for? Was it 3.1? What did that one go for? It just set a record like last month. I can't remember. They went for several $1 million. I can't remember the exact figure now. Was it 5 million, says Chris? Maybe it was 5 million. $5.2 million for Todd says 5.2. All right, Michael, let's see what we can find. Yeah, so a PSA 10, yeah, look out. Someone might pay $10 million for that card. And if there's 3 out there, someone's eventually going to, that card's going to find its way to the market eventually. Someone's going to inherit that card, and, like, what are you going to do with the PSA 10 mantle? If you're not a collector, you're probably going to sell it. And when it goes to an auction, it's going to be pretty interesting. Hey, Flesh is in the house. Says, there's my favorite pair of hands. Hey, man. All right, so let's see what we've got in our stack for Michael. We've got 3 boxes left, including this one. So probably only about another 20, 25 minutes left tonight. Thank you very much for being here tonight, everybody. Hopefully you guys like this Throwback Thursday. It's not an old Throwback Thursday. We're only going back 5 years, but still a fun one. I've never opened this product on the channel before, besides that preview video that I put up earlier today. So pretty cool to look at all these cards for the first time ever. For the most part, there's a Lou Brock out of 199. He's another one that just passed away. John says, it would be amazing to find a mantle at a yard sale or a garage sale. Yeah, that would be crazy. And like, I don't know, like if you saw a mantle for like $500 at a garage sale, would you buy it? That's the problem, because there's so many fakes out there. If you just saw a mantle ungraded, that would be a really tough call. And so I was like, yeah, I've had that since, I was a kid, or it was my dad's card. Yeah, it's real. Do you take the chance? Nathan says that Trevor Bauer is now officially a Met. That's news to me. Will I ever open up a pre-junk wax box again, says Chicago Infinity? I don't know, man. At this point, probably not, after the 72 OPG break. That was a huge hit. I don't know. A lot of those boxes, like if I did 72 tops, that'd be like a $20,000 box. Imagine all those cards being destroyed. There's a Trey Turner rookie card for Michael. Yeah, I haven't done any yard sales. There's Tito Francona autograph. Nice one right there. Tito Francona. He unfortunately now has passed a couple years ago. That's Terry Francona's father. Joseph says, Ke'Bryan Hayes, 2021 Rookie of the Year. I hope so. Pirates third baseman. That'd be nice. He's going to have some nice competition there with, I don't think Joey Bart got enough plate appearances to qualify, did he? Joey Bart will be challenging him along with Christian Pache. Second stack for Michael. Got a Goose Gossage on the back. Yeah, GMA 10. That would be interesting. I hate those GMA cards and those crappy fly-by-night knockoff cards, grading companies. And then people try to sell them for like PSA prices, but it's like, I've never even heard of this before. Like FSA sports cards, like what is that? All right, Michael, let's see what we can find in your second stack. One more auto will be coming out of this one to go with your Tito Francona. There's the Corey Seager rookie card. That's a nice one. Luis Severino rookie card as well. Greg Bird kind of has fallen off the face of the earth. Don't even know whatever happened to him. George Brett. KS Reds fan is hoping for a Nuke LaLoosh auto. We did pull Tom something or other, Tony something or other. And so we got one. Didn't get the Crash Davis yet, though, unfortunately. That's probably the most valuable one. But we got an autograph coming in this stack at some point. Probably near the bottom of the stack. We've got 2 more boxes. James says, I heard PSA is not taking any submissions at this time. Yeah, I heard there was a huge backlog of like months and months with PSA. If they have that much of a backlog, why don't they just hire more people? Like, your business is booming. Branch out. Get another location. Hire more people. I don't know. What are they doing over there? Freddie Freeman. There's an Agon, #1 pick in 2000. All right, autograph time should be coming up. It would have been nice if it was a Ken Griffey Jr., but it's going to be here it comes. Is it going to be Darryl Strawberry? I think it's going to be a Darryl Strawberry 85 design, #1 draft pick card. Yes, look at that. That is a nice one right there from Michael. Congratulations. The Darryl Strawberry. There's your last 2 cards. Darryl Strawberry, the 1980 #1 overall pick. That's a great looking card right there. They put these into, packs of 85 tops with just kind of like commemorating the #1 picks over the last few years. That is a great card right there. Darryl Strawberry on-card auto Like that one a lot. Mesa Thing says, in 10 years, you don't want everybody to be complaining about the air when PSA used to a bunch of novices. I guess that's true. Well, I don't think it'd be too hard to train people into the, I don't know, card values. Obviously, you want to just put a bunch of bums in there to grade cards, but it's got to be a skill that can be taught, right? I know sometimes I'll look at a card as like a PSA 8 and I'm like, what's wrong with this card? Like, why is this an 8 and not a 10? It literally looks pristine. I'm sure some of you have had that issue as well. All right, here's spot number 9. Only 2 boxes left. Heather's got the link for Mesa Things. I'm still full from your root beer float, Heather. That was really good. So we got Kevin and then Jack, and then we're done with our Throwback Thursday. Chicago says, if we ever do a comedy video about your John Wathen collection, I think I'll just probably let that meme die. I haven't really had any John Wathen stuff for like a year now. There used to be times when people would send me like John Wathen cards. Like every day I go to the post office and I have like 5 or 6 packages just filled with John Wathen cards in it. People trolling me and stuff like that. All right, Kevin, let's see if we can find for you in spot number 9. I think I have a John Wathen game-used bat. I think I have a pair of John Wathen spikes, like out in my garage that somebody sent to me, like size 10 spikes. Like, man, pretty crazy stuff. Why couldn't the troll card from that 81 Donruss box have been like a Nolan Ryan or something like that? Instead it was John Wathen. What happened was pulled like 35 John Wathens out of a box of 81 Donruss. It was like one of the worst boxes and worst videos that I've ever had because the box was so terrible. And then everyone started trolling me about Wathen. Yeah, the 91 Mini Fleer, the rip card of John Wathen. Static says, hey, Eric, I'm from Canada. Will I still receive things if I sign up for your Patreon? At this point, no, but I'm working on trying to figure out like something that I could do for you guys in Canada where you could still get a monthly package every month and just kind of like factor in the shipping, because what was happening before is people would sign up for like the $51 tier or the $50 tier and they'd be in Canada and I get to send a flat rate box and it's $48 to ship it. And I'm like, okay, this makes no sense. After the Patreon fees alone, I'm in the negative right there with the Patreon fees plus the cost of shipping, not even to factor in the cost of the wax box, which is usually about $20 a wax box plus the tax. So I shut all that down, and I'm gonna try to reboot a international tier. I got to figure out. I got to look at some things and see what the difference is for like shipping to Canada as opposed to shipping to Great Britain and Europe as opposed to Australia, because I did have a couple of folks in Australia sign up as well. But it's like I think $90 some to ship to Australia, flat rate priority mailbox. I'll try to get it this month though, and we'll see, because there's been quite a few people that have been asking about that. All right, there's a Mike Trout in here. So we have 2 more autographs in this box, and then we've got 2 more in the next box, so 4 more autos. Best auto of the night so far, probably, by the way, that Allerud's out of 199. Probably the Darryl Strawberry, I guess, right? There's J.R. Richard. That was a nice one. J.R. Richard was an absolute beast back in the day before having a stroke in, like, what was it, like 81 or 82? Might have been 81, I can't remember, but it ended his baseball career. You can see 1980 was his last season, so I guess he probably had it like midway through 1980. Look at that season he was having. A 1.90 ERA with 119 strikeouts and 113 innings. Back then, like, if you're striking out more than a batter per inning, that was pretty crazy stats, because no one really did that back then except maybe Nolan Ryan. J.R. Richard, who knows what would have become of him. So he was 30 years old in his prime, has a stroke, can never play baseball again. And just look at the numbers he was putting up there. 315 career earned run average, 107 wins. He probably would have ended up with, who knows? Man, that would have been a nice rotation with J.R. Richard, Mike Scott, and Nolan Ryan and stuff there in the mid-'80s in Houston. The Astros might have won some World Series titles then. With those big 3. Talk about a big 3 in a rotation. That's too bad. There's an Aaron Nola. Got Jim Bunning. If I'm not mistaken, Jim Bunning, after his baseball career, went on to be a United States Senator, which is pretty awesome. Todd says 2 Michael Jordan rookie cards, PSA, just sold for $738,000 each. That's crazy. That card's going up and up. Good old 86 Fleer. Why didn't I buy packs of those when I was a kid? I don't know. If only we would have known. There's an A-Rod 1985 Topps design. That's a pretty cool looking card right there for Kevin. Let's check out your other stack. Ike says that JR was homeless for a while. That's sad, man. Yeah, his whole career, his whole life just upended there. But at least he survived the stroke. The Hoax Show says, why don't you use expedited shipping? Are you talking about priority mail? I ship most of my stuff priority mail. I don't ship express. That wouldn't make any sense to spend like $50 to ship something express when I can just ship it for $15 priority mail. Chicago says, nothing sounds better than hearing packs being opened. Yeah, that good old rip sound. All right, let's see what we can find. Some people have said you should do an ASMR break one of these days. But I don't know. I never really got into that. Let's say Bob Feller out of 199. Jose Peraza rookie card. He had some nice seasons with the Reds. Kind of fell off the face of the earth, though. Nuke Lelouch. Hey, one nice thing is that we have not yet seen any redemption cards, which is nice. Redemption cards obviously would be worthless in this. Ike says that J.R. Richard is a great story in Houston, but the Astros refuse to retire his number. That's too bad. There's Locaine, Hank Aaron. I like that card a lot. There's a Felix Hernandez. One of my subscribers just sent me a picture. He's up at the Hall of Fame, and he sent me a picture of Hank Aaron's plaque. They've got these flowers on his plaque in the Great Hall. You know, they like the plaque where they have all the Hall of Famers. He's got some nice flowers there remembering him. Really sad stuff. And 28 days later, 559 says, what's up, Jabs? Did I miss any hits? Hey, man. We had one mammoth hit. There's a nice Garrett Cole. Out of 50. The big hit was a Jackie Robinson 1-of-1 printing plate. And I don't know what that's worth. Somebody said $2,000, but with printing plates and any 1-of-1, you can pretty much put the price on it and see what you can get for it. There's Heather with the link to 28 days later. Thank you, Heather, for dropping that. As we check out Kevin's last little stack of cards. Should be an auto in here if I'm not mistaken. Let's see who it's going to be, and then we'll be down to our final box of the night in this case break. There it is, Aaron Nola. So the second time we have found the Aaron Nola. That was actually in our preview video as well in the last pack, and it comes back again. Nice one right there. Aaron Nola rookie card auto for Kevin. So congratulations on that, Lava Man. How's it going? Thanks for being here tonight. So now it's time for our last box of the night here at about an hour and a half in. I only have one case of these. I wish I could have got some more, but I was only able to get one. Well, next time I go out there, I'll see if I can get Bob to sell me another case. I feel like he prefers to sell them by the box because they sell slowly or more slowly that way. And with everything going up, it's probably better to sell them slowly than sell them, sell your entire inventory quickly. If anyone's at B&B, let me know. I'm really curious to know if they really are indeed completely wiped out of all their inventory, like somebody said. Todd says, Jabs provides the best content anywhere. Todd, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, man. Hope you guys will check him out. He's trying to get to 150 subscribers. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on this Thursday evening, watching some 2016 archives being broken. Heather's got the link right there for Todd Richardson. You can check his channel out, help him get the 150. He's very knowledgeable about baseball, that's for sure. So don't miss the opportunity to get in early on his channel. All right, let's see what we can find for you, Jack. Right now, keep the hobby alive in the house. What's up, man? Kevin Kiermaier on the back of that stack. He's a free agent. I always hate it when I don't get a good tear. That's a bad pack tear right there. I don't like that because then I got to go back and redo that corner. I always like to get a nice tear across like that, across the top. So I can rip it straight down. What's the best card we pulled tonight? It was a 1-of-1 Jackie Robinson printing plate, believe it or not. No redemption cards at all. I did not see those, Mackie Mental. Did not see any of those videos of Mantle cards. As you know, I do love Mickey Mantle cards, and one of these days, my dream card is to have a 52 Mantle. All right, so we've got a Corey Seager rookie card, arguably the best one. Ketel Marte, another nice one for Jack. Chicago says, let's start a petition for a Jabs Topps card. That would be pretty awesome. Probably would be an Allen and Ginter, honestly, or something like that. There is a Millie right there, so thank you very much to Chicago Infinity. I really appreciate that. And 357 says, hey, Eric, I hope you saved some 2019 Top Series 2. Oh, man, 357. I have a lot of Series 2 Top saved. I have whole cases upon cases of it that I put away. And, yep, I did. And I'm probably, every now and then, I'll probably have to open up a case. Like you saw me do a hanger case of it. I've got a lot of those hanger cases. I also have a bunch of blaster cases as well that I put aside. There's a Millie, so thank you, 357. It is a Millie card right there. Jenny Robertson. It says, you've just received a certified Bull Durham autograph of Jenny Robertson from 2016 Topps Archives. All right, so nice one right there. You've pulled a couple Montesay rookies so far. Let's see if we can find anything else decent in here. Hey, Art's in the house. Hey, Art. Thank you very much for the kind words. Says, Mr. Jabs and Heather are the best, but Heather's too quiet. Let her get her feet wet on the brakes. Thank you, Art. Heather's actually not with me right now. We were together earlier. Now she's at her house. I'm at my house. But thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. And James says, anyone know the answer? Is there a way to get an alert on when there's an update on Patreon? Yeah, if you have the Patreon app, you can get notifications whenever I post something. I think that's how some people get in. Like, I'll post like a break, and then there'll immediately be a couple people sign up. And I think this because either they have their email notifications on, because Patreon also sends you an email when I post something, or they just have the app on their phone. So when I post something, the app just gives them a little notification. So try those. Dennis is in the house. As my son and I are Patreon members and love cards. Again, thanks to your channel. He and I started filming what we open at Cook Ranch Breaks. Check us out, Dennis Cook. Thank you very much. There used to be a former Major League pitcher called Dennis Cook for the Indians there for a while. I probably no relation, just kind of cool that you share a name with a Major Leaguer right there. So check out Cook Ranch Breaks, everybody, and thank you very much for signing up on Patreon. I really appreciate that. I'll probably try to get that 2021 break organized and put up within the next couple days so that we can fill that and get an idea of how many extra cases I might need to pick up. So Max Kepler, Don Sutton, J. Bob and Sons got the link right there to Cook Ranch. It says Cook Ranch, get it. Thanks, J. Bob, for putting that up there. Classic City Cards in the house. How's the night going? Pretty good. We had one major hit. It was the 1-of-1 Jackie Robinson printing plate. And probably the best autograph was a Darryl Strawberry on-card auto. We also had a Doc Gooden on-card auto as well, which was another pretty nice one. Nothing really crazy in terms of value autograph-wise. I think none of those cards break the $50 barrier, but still some nice-looking autos on-card autos. And Todd with a $2 super chat says, Heather's Coffee Fund mandatory. Thank you very much, Todd. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Heather, whenever those gift cards run out, we'll just get you more gift cards for the coffee fund. Thank you very much. I should get you some Dunkin' Donuts ones, Heather, because I got her $100 worth of McDonald's gift cards for the coffee. But every now and then, if that line at McDonald's is pretty long, then she'll go over to Dunkin' Donuts and grab one there. I actually looked at Giant Eagle for gift cards for you for your birthday for Dunkin' Donuts, but I didn't have any. They didn't have any. So I'll have to see if I can track some of those down. All right, this is our last stack of the night. There'll be one final autograph. Let's see if it's going to be a good one. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. It's going to probably be in this last pack. They've always been seemingly coming from the bottom. Let's see what we can find for Jack. Honus Wagner's on the top. Got Randy Johnson, Phil Niekro. Chicago says, Eric, if you don't drink coffee in the morning, how do you get your caffeine? I don't drink coffee at all. I don't know how I get caffeine. I don't drink pop either, really, usually ever. I mean, every now and then I will, but I guess I just don't get caffeine. I take a really big glass of water. That's the first thing I do each morning. I have to take a pill every morning because of having my thyroid taken out for cancer. And this pill just basically replicates all the functions of the thyroid. So I take a huge glass of water. I guess that wakes me up. And I don't know, that's pretty much it. I should start taking a drink to my school because all the water fountains are shut off and I don't have a bottle or anything. So I go throughout the day without drinking anything except for a little carton of milk that I get from the cafeteria at lunch with my lunch. I should take something to drink because I get pretty thirsty throughout the day. There's a Jose Fernandez blue. This one's going to be out of 199 for Jack. So here we go. Last autograph incoming. Thank you very much for being here tonight, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this Throwback Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll likely have a Face-Off Friday. I haven't put it together yet. Also, I'm expecting to do my Top Sapphire Round 2 from 2020 Topps Chrome Update this weekend. Also, I've got the boom boxes for you guys to do, so lots of videos coming up over the next few days. Probably have a couple days here with double upload days, so look out for those. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And let's see who our last auto is going to be. Any second now. It's not going to be Aaron Nola, but that's one we're going to get sleeved up. Lisa says, fun break. Thank you again. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate that. Looks like it's going to be a Padre. I'm hoping it's not Andy Bennis. I hated Andy Bennis as a kid. Sorry if you're an Andy Bennis fan. But I don't know, that kind of just triggered me. I don't know why I hated Andy Bennis, but he was another guy that I didn't like. Watch it be Andy Bennis. Let's see. Oh, boy. It's Andy Bennis, all right. There he is. Don't know why I didn't like him, but I don't know. Maybe he just looked like he was like a cocky, stuck-up, smug dude in all of his cards to me. I didn't like him for that reason. I have no idea, but as an 8-year-old kid, I hated his 89 #1 draft pick card. I wish it was Tony Gwynn. It's still a nice auto right there. Andy Bennis had some nice seasons for sure, but he was just another one of those guys like Teddy Higuera that my brother and I did not really care for that much. And Hoyt Wilhelm, the former knuckleballer, and John Franco's the last one right there. So that'll do it. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We had one major pull tonight. One huge pull from the case was the Jackie Robinson 1-of-1 printing plate. A bunch of the autos in this, although a lot of them were quote-unquote common autos. Really beautiful looking cards. I love the on-card, like, throwback designs on all these autos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this break of 2016 Topps Archives. If you didn't see the preview box, we got a little bit slower through the cards than that. You can check that one out. I put that one up a little earlier today. And that'll do it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.